Hi everyone, so we're here with Harshi today, aka Harshi Mad. She's had a bit of a whirlwind career within this whole Bollywood industry and the music industry, and I wanted to tap into it and find out a little bit more. So Harshi, welcome back to the UK.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about how it all began for you?
So I started off, even from childhood, I was loving singing, dancing, acting. I was quite the drama queen. So I got into singing after seeing my brother on a TV channel, Sarigama. He was in the top 5 and I was like, wow, that's so cool. Like, he's on TV, and he was traveling to Japan and America doing shows, and I was like, I didn't know that was a career. I mean, I loved singing and dancing, but I didn't think I could make a career out of it until Indian Idol came to UK to audition all the British Asians, and I tried for it and I managed to get through. There was 3 of us and I was the winner of that. We went to Indian Idol 3, which happened in India, and that was probably the 360 degrees turn for me, from an office job from university, just flipped over to Bollywood, and I was like, is this really happening?
And so tell me, you must come from some sort of a musical background to have had some sort of beautiful voice to win Indian Idol coming to the UK.
Well, my mum and dad are quite musical. Like, my mum loves Garba, and she always used to keep playing songs in the house, so I think that got us quite musical. And my dad used to be a part of a bhajan mandali. So, and my granddad loves singing, so you can't stop him when he starts. So I think there was no one like professionally music. I think my brother started that for sure. Harshi Mad, was you heard of him? So he started, I guess, the singing in the house professionally, and me and Nathan followed. We were like, oh yeah, let's do this, and we started in the community doing like stuff in house just for fun. And SKLPC is our community, and they used to have a subdivision of Saturday school where all the talented musicians used to come for tabla classes and singing classes and dance classes, and I used to teach dance there for fun as well. So it's all just hobbies, just became my full-time career actually, which is quite exciting.
And so what do you do now? Tell me a little bit about life right now, because you're no longer a Londoner. You are there's no such thing as a Mumbai, yeah? You're a Mumbai girl now, yeah?
Mumbai girl, yeah.
You're
oh my
Mumbai
God.
girl. So tell us a little bit about Mumbai and what you do.
So I've literally been out there for 10 years now. So I'm Mumbaiite, and I have been doing shows around the world, which is something I've always wanted to do. From when I saw my brother, I was like, what? I want to start doing shows worldwide. And I managed to get from USA to London. I have a show tomorrow in London. I've travelled around the world, something I've always wanted to do with my singing, with entertaining audiences, up to 1 lakh of people. So it's been really exciting.
Wow. And where does your singing, when did your singing practice kick in? Did you practice at home? I know you said you come from a musical family.
So I love dancing, and I guess I started teaching dance, and you're always reciting music, the song while you're teaching. So it would be like, so you're constantly singing. So I think that kind of helped me in the singing front. But I never had any formal training before I actually went to the program. That was probably my bubbly, crazy nature that kind of made me stand out amongst everyone else, because everyone was fantastic at singing. So I was like, what is going to get me through this competition? I need to stand out a little bit. So I was bubbly, and I was just being the crazy me that I am. And that kind of worked.
Whilst on Indian Idol, did you have any musical training?
So when we were in the program, we had a teacher who used to, because obviously for their channel they need to have all the artists singing really well, looking good for their TV channel. We used to have training every morning, every day. So we were put up in a hotel and we would be trained to talk which song we'll be doing it the next week, and we'd just be practicing.
And what were you doing at the time? Were you at uni? Were you working?
I had left uni and I started working, and I was working in HR for the government. Very boring job. And I was like, what am I going to get out of this?
From that to the high life of Mumbai.
Absolutely loving it.
And so you've been in Mumbai for 10 years now?
Yes.
What do you love about Mumbai?
I love everything actually. The weather is always hot. It's hot, but people said it's a city of dreams, and I was like, I'll just do singing for 2 years and I'll go back to London to my office job, and this can't be a career. But everything is so musically orientated around there, and there's such amazing singers. You've seen all the TV programs going on, and that just keeps you alive, really. I have shows every week, so I'm literally going. I think right now, because I'm so busy, it's really exciting. I mean, if I was like showless, I wouldn't know what to do out there. I'd just be like, ooh.
What kind of shows do you do? Tell us a little bit.
So we have like college concerts, we have corporate events like gala, awards nights. So like we're here in London, tomorrow we're doing an event for a corporate company. In fact, everyone's been flown down from India, all the top managerial staff, and it's just an awards night for them, and then an after party sort of thing. And that's the corporate event. Then we do sangeet, wedding sangeet. So we're basically the party rockers, get the party started and everyone's celebrating.
Wow, that's amazing. And can you tell me what your highlights have been in the past 10 years? Because I cannot believe it when you told me you've been in the industry for 10 years, you've been away for 10 years. What's been a highlight?
I think I have been quite lucky actually. When I first got there to India, I got to perform with Sunidhi Chauhan, and she was one of my idols. So to open a show for Sunidhi Chauhan, I was like, whoa, how did I get here? But Sunidhi Chauhan, Sonu Nigam, Atif Aslam, Mika Singh, I've travelled and performed with all of them so far. I did a movie. I managed to get myself a movie because I was doing singing, acting, dancing, everything. And I managed to bag a role with Sonakshi Sinha in a movie with Akshay Kumar called Holiday.
Wow.
It was a small role, but it was something. I was like, wow, TV. And a lot of people, I didn't tell anybody about it. I was like, I don't know if they're going to cut me out or, if it's going to be in there. And because I did quite a few things, and, you just never know what the producers are going to do. And it came on, and a lot of people called me and like, Harshi, are you in this movie called Holiday? I was like, yes, that's me. My little claim to fame. So that was quite exciting. And then I did 2 songs. There was one in Dumbin 2. They were both party songs, and another one called Raat Saturday Ki Hai, Baat Saturday Ki Hai. So that was with Mika Singh, and I featured in both the movies as well. So it was quite a good experience.
So who's been your musical inspirations?
I used to love listening to Jaspinder Nirola for the power vocals that she has. And I think the first time I saw Usha Uddhap on stage, I have to say, she was rocking this sari and a big janlo, and she was like, Koi yahan lache lache, and there was these 6-pack boys, She was just, I was like, what a woman, the vocals and the power in her voice. And I have a lot of similarities in terms of vocals and the heavy voice, so I saw that and I was like, I want to do something like that. That is quite inspirational. And then when I performed with Sunidhi Chauhan, I was like, oh man, I need to be a rock star in India. This is so cool. And
I can't believe you're living the dream. You are a rock star in India. Of course, I want myself and all the audience to hear what you sing like. Before we do that, I want to ask you a question on where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? Because 10 years have been a whirlwind. What's coming up in your future? Can you give us a little bit of a glimpse?
So I'm working on a few songs right now, so my own songs as well. I've done a few songs already, but this is going to be a whole album of a couple of songs, so we can have back-to-back releases. And I'm also going to be working on some movie songs. So I've sung a few movie songs and they're not released yet, so once those come out, and I'm going to continue doing my shows, which I love doing. I love being on stage. I was born for the stage.
That's fantastic. Okay, so can you give us some of the stage performance, please?
What would you like to hear?
You just said you've got this beautiful voice, and you perform like you said. So could you give us a little bit of that voice?
Yeah, sure.
Let's a Bollywood hit.
A Bollywood hit, okay. Dil dhadkaye, सीटी बजाए, दिल धड़काए सीटी बजाए बीच सड़क में हाय नाम मेरा पुकारे हो करके इशारे ओ लड़की आँख मारे ओ लड़की आँख मारे ओ लड़की आँख मारे.
I literally wanted to get up and dance. You know, whilst we're on the singing note, can I ask you, my favourite song is Tujhe Dekha To Ye Jana San.
Oh!
Could you do a chorus of that or a verse of that?
Are you going to give me the Shah Rukh Khan step?
I'll do it.
I'm just going to do it.
I'm here.
Wait, no, the video. I gotta get the video.
Give us the verse.
Wait, let me remember the lyrics. तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम प्यार होता है दीवाना सनम अब यहाँ से कहाँ जाए हम तेरी बाहों में मर जाए हम तुझे देखा तो ये जाना सनम.
And that was Harshi Mad, everyone. Let's look out for her album, hopefully very soon.
Yes.
And let's tune into her songs on YouTube.
Yes.
Let's Google them. Let's look her up. Let's read her articles. And let's see her on Divya Bashka. And let's see her on British Asia News.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.